Welcome to Geography Nuts. To mark Halloween, we are releasing our first ever video of the top 10 scariest landscapes. I'm sure you will have a cool of a good time. But before we start, please subscribe. Otherwise, the ghost of geography will haunt you.
10.
Kawah Ijen volcano is in Java, Indonesia. This volcano is equal part terrifying and spectacular. The Java peak has abnormal high amounts of sulfuric gases that reach over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit and combusts as it seeps through the cracks and combusting out with burns. This is a terrifying and spectacular at the same time. At night, these flames burn blue. Liquid sulfur they create streams down the mountain like electric blue lava. The gases condense into liquid sulfur, which make the lake below a shade of greenish blue.
9.
Blood Falls is part of the Taylor Glacier in Antarctica. It may look like a geological crime scene, but this 15-meter red waterfall is a completely natural wonder. The phenomenon can be traced back about 5 million years ago. The water's high salt level keeps the water from freezing. High concentration of iron gives the water its color.
8.
Danakill Depression in Ethiopia was formed as a result of Asia and Africa moving apart. It's about 200 kilometers long and 50 kilometers wide. Temperatures reaches over 50 degrees Celsius year-round, and it gets almost no rain. To top that, there's a sulfur hot spring and dried-up lava. Serious warmth coming from the sun and springs below with the vibrant neon colors of this alien landscape will sure to make you believe that you were abducted by aliens and taken to another planet.
7.
Kjeragbolten is a big glacial boulder wedged between the two mountains in Kjerag County in Norway. You can hike 6 hours up to the mountain and go on the rock. But don't look down. The rock is 984 meters up in the air. So far, no one has slipped and fell from the boulder, but over 20 people died from base jumping.
6.
The Wind Cave is located in the Wind Cave National Park in South Dakota. It is one of the world's longest and most complex caves. This dark and scary cave, trying to keep the air pressure in balance, so the cave suddenly breathes, sending air shooting out of the cave's mouth or sucking it back in, depending on the outside pressure, as the wind speed reaches up to 40 kilometers per hour. You can visit certain parts of the caves with a guide, but most of the cave is closed for the public.
5.
Lake Natron in Tanzania sends a warning with its color. This bright red lake is the world's most alkaline water with high ammonium content. In the summer, temperatures can reach up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and evaporate leaves the lake pH level reaching 10.5. This alkaline lake turns animals into stone. It burns the skin and the eyes of the animals that aren't adapted to it. Its high levels of sodium carbonate also act as a preservative, leaving birds, bats, and other animals that die in its waters mummified. The lake actually gets its color from salt-loving microorganisms and the mineral in the water.
4.
Cave of Crystals in Naica, Mexico is nested 290 meters below ground. This completely dark cave crisscrossed with gypsum beams nearly 12 meters long and 1 meter wide. These beams jutting in all directions from floor to ceiling. If that's not scary enough, this cave is extremely hot, with air temperatures reaching 58 degrees Celsius with 90 to 99% humidity. No wonder you need special permission to enter here.
Tree.
Hot spring in the Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, United States looks so beautiful with its rainbow-ringed lake, but the temperatures are high enough to give you a serious burn, and the waters are acidic as liquid in your car battery. 20 people have died falling into the spring, and many have been burned seriously. Heat-loving microbes thrive in this environment. The ring you see are different types of bacteria and other microorganisms growing in the water.
2.
A small hole in the ground called shaft near Mount Gambier in Australia is a good example for looks can be deceiving. This hole is actually an entrance to a water-filled cave system that is one of the most dangerous in the world. There are hundreds of long, cramped, twisty passageways down there, but no natural light. It's estimated as many as 200 divers have lost their lives attempting to dive in this cave.
1.
The door to hell is located in Krakum Desert in Turkmenistan. This bizarre place is a collapsed natural gas crater. Ground collapsed, causing the methane gas to leak from the crater. To prevent toxic gas from spreading, the gas was set on fire. It was supposed to burn out in a couple of days, but it's still blazing over 50 years after the collapse. Thank you for watching. Each place is scary in its own way. Which one scared you the most, and where do you want to go? Let us know in the comments. Have a safe Halloween. Remember to subscribe.